Well, welcome to this first thought for the day, or my first thought for the day of 2022. Yesterday, I know that Terry helped us think through looking forward into the year and how to start the year well, thinking about the resolutions and how to think about that. I actually want to go back today, just to take your thoughts back for a moment to Christmas Day. I don't know if you noticed the little news article that came up on Christmas Day about the hundreds, probably thousands of volunteers who were enabling people to have booster vaccinations on Christmas Day, giving up their Christmas Day to allow others to be protected and to protect us as a society from this pandemic that's raged and caused so much chaos and difficulty over the last couple of years now. I was just really encouraged that people were prepared to do that. But I was encouraged too by talking to individuals in the church. And I know at least 4 people in the church were working on Christmas Day, not enabling vaccinations. Now, these are people who work in healthcare settings where they're on shifts. And in fact, all the people who are in that sort of work, who I happened to mention it to, I found were working on Christmas Day. Made me think a little bit about the kind of rights and wrongs of working on a big religious feast. I mean, many religions would give a real priority to keeping the feast. I know where we were before we came here in Lai. A number of Muslims they worked with the church, but largely they put on a Christmas dinner for the needy, and they said, "Well, we can do it so that you can celebrate Christmas." From their perspective, for Christians, it would be a priority to keep the feast, and they, since they didn't celebrate that particular feast, could do some good work on that day. That's an interesting mentality, interesting insight maybe into Muslim thought. We were certainly very grateful to work with them on that, and it was great the number of people who got a lovely meal on Christmas Day, and some people from the church joined them, of course, in helping make that happen. But this sort of priority on keeping the feast, and that must be kept separate, I think they probably misunderstood Christianity on that, because Christianity is always, first and foremost, a response to God's grace. It's not a matter of religious observance. Yes, we get together on Sunday. Yes, we try to keep Sunday as a special day, or if you can't keep Sunday, keep some other day as a Sabbath to get refreshment and time with God. But the priority isn't that we've got to do these things so that we're right with God. Everything about Christianity is a response to God's grace. We celebrate together not as duty, not to show God that we're good celebrating people. We celebrate as joy and gratitude for what God's done for us. If good works are to be done on Christmas Day, well, let's do them. Of course, we're celebrating the best work of all, when God sent Jesus to come and live with us. And we can be thankful in the evening the next day, and that's what I gather that various people in the church who were working on Christmas Day did. Some celebrated that evening, and some had a Christmas dinner the next day. You can celebrate any day, but if there's good works to do, well, let's get on and do them. So I'd like to just publicly thank all of those hats and turbans, the 4 I spoke to, and possibly others, who worked this Christmas to look after others, maybe to allow some of their colleagues to have the day off with their families. Thank you for your sacrifice in doing that. Thank you to all those hundreds and thousands who enabled vaccinations to be done on Christmas Day. And thank you to all of you, all those in different jobs around the country who gave up their Christmas to serve others. Because Christmas, of course, is about a God who gave up heaven to serve us. Well, God bless. I'll talk to you again later in the week.